Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. Welcome back to Mini Motorways. We're going to start off with the daily challenge today. Start with 4 traffic lights, awarded half the number of road tiles each week. No guarantee that this is going to go well, but you know what? I feel like maybe we start doing the daily challenge as a little bit of a, you know, the way that it's intended to be done, a challenge. I mean, it is obviously not my focus, not my priority. But you know, I think maybe just as a little warm-up, it can't really hurt. My priority remains getting each and every one of the cities, if it's all possible, pending people enjoying the series. My intention is to get all of the cities to 2,000 traffic, or 2,000 journeys taken. What do we got here? I mean, we got some traffic lights. You know what? Every single freaking junction, I'm gonna stick down traffic lights. Why not? Eh? I'm gonna go all in on the humble traffic light. Let's block off this side for now. No reason to allow anything else to spawn over there if it can be helped. That should be able to connect up, surely. I don't really want to. Fine. I can't even connect this up. Ah, whatever. Yeah, I can't even connect it up. Not now, anyway. But I will be able to at some point soon. What are we gonna take? Roundabout or traffic lights? You know what? Double down on the traffic lights, eh? Double down on the traffic lights. Get this sealed off. Okay, this strategy is going to stop being effective very, very swiftly. I'll tell you why it's going to stop being effective very, very swiftly. It's already stopped being effective. We are out of road. Only 50% of the expected road is kind of problematic, actually. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is okay. We're needing to cannibalize the. It's just not worth it. You know what? Just let it go. Let it go. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Sure, this is fine as it stands. Not a big deal. I presume that this area is gonna become useful at some point soon. We're gonna see a mole spawn over here. Anyway, yeah, we had a great episode last time, didn't we? Holy cow, 2,500. That is my personal high score. I think that we can push. I think we can push this way higher, and that's my intention. That is absolutely my intention to do just that. But 2,500, I thought, was a pretty darned good score. And you gotta keep in mind the distance between 3,000 and 2,000 is much smaller than the distance between 1,000 and 2,000. It happens very quickly, much more quickly than you might imagine. There is no reason to connect this up. Not yet, anyway. This setup is looking a little sketchy. Ooh, wow, I don't like this. I do like that. That's a little bit more palatable. Let's get. Sure, that's fine. That over there. I'm really trying not to. Yeah, cut the corner. Beautiful. That saves us is exactly one piece, which is just grand. I'm trying not to have too many of the same colored cars on the same route, or different colored cars on the same route, I should say. But I mean, we're at the sort of stage where, oh my goodness, we're gonna get 5 road tiles. Okay, this is gonna be brutal. I mean, this is. I mean, is there anywhere else where we can make a saving of a tile? Unironically here? I mean, this is like a very easy way to save like 1 or 2 tiles. That can be cut. Cut this. Cut that. Connect that there. That saves us a few tiles. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Certainly from what I can see, I think that's it. That doesn't save any tiles. It just rearranges the current tiles. Don't like this. Right. We do need to use a motorway. Am I unironically going to utilize a motorway? Yeah, I'm going to use a motorway to do this. This feels really bad. This feels very, very bad to do. But frankly, there is no other option. There is no other option. Am I taking a bridge? I'm taking a motorway. I'm taking a motorway. Motorway is too good. Motorway is far too good. Far too good to say no. Connect that up. Connect that up over there. This is chaos. But you know what we do have? That's right, folks. We've got traffic lights. We have got freaking traffic lights. Traffic lights in there. Sure. Loads of traffic lights. Why not just spam down a whole bunch of traffic lights? Traffic lights. This is like a highway. Well, not like a highway. It's just like a town street. There's a whole gargantuanly large number of lights. Why stop there? Let's keep going. All right. There we go. This is looking good. You know what? Why not? Why the heck not? Why the heckity heck not? Also, we can do, yeah, look at this. We can do a motorway from this little area right over to here, and that will work out very, very nicely indeed. Oh, okay. Sure. You know what? The sensible bit of my brain says, "Hey, potato, pick that bridge. It's perfect." The unsensible bit says, you don't get enough motorways. You don't get enough motorways. It's like the devil on my shoulder is just telling me, you have to take a motorway. You are contractually obliged to take a motorway if it is presented, and it is presented. We cannot say no. So even though it looks ridiculous, we're still gonna roll with it. And to be honest, this yellow area is managing quite well. Managing quite well to... Yeah, let's move this around a little bit just to make it a little bit more of a palatable route. Traffic lights. Oh boy, this is such a horrific road. I cannot believe that we've got as many traffic lights as we actually do have. It's just taken such a long time for all of the light blue cars to get to where they need to go. It's just taken such a long time. I don't... It's not good. Far from it. It's actively bad. But there's no other solution, I don't think. Yeah, another motorway. What the heck? Another motorway. What can I say? We got 2 motorways now. I kind of maybe want to tweak this a little bit, where we try and, I don't know, get rid of this horrific setup here, and we see if we can try and simplify the blue. See if we can simplify all of the blue traffic down to a single motorway, and perhaps, you know, a couple of routes. Single motorway. Ooh, that's nasty, actually. Sure. I don't like it. I also don't like the fact that I can't stick a traffic light here. I feel like that somewhat ruins the allure. Oh well. Not much that I can do about that. Ooh, that's fine. Good timing. So we do still have enough roads to connect this up. That's grand. I'm gonna maybe see if we can try and add an extra... Oh, finally a non-motorway option. I'm gonna take a bridge. And more importantly, I'm going to take all of the road tiles, which I absolutely categorically need. Ooh, this is something that I didn't notice was happening. That's less than ideal. Do I need to do a motorway here? I don't think I do. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's cracking. Let's get a motorway from here all the way down. That's looking good. That's not looking too bad at all. I smell another motorway coming along, but it doesn't even necessarily need to be another motorway. Could maybe just be regular road. It could very well be regular road. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so that leaves us with one motorway spare. Everything else is chaos, so, you know, keep that in mind. Delete that traffic light, stick a traffic light in there instead. Everything else is chaos, nothing is working properly. So that's great. However, that being said, traffic is actually flowing, which is kind of nice, I guess. I do feel like, potentially, though, I should make a little bit more of an effort here. This system does seem... It does seem pretty busted. It does seem pretty freaking busted. However, the traffic is flowing thanks to the traffic lights. Maybe I've been... 15 road tiles. Oh, yes, thank you. Maybe I've just been underestimating traffic lights this entire time. No, somehow I don't think that I have. Right. Let's take this opportunity to redo all of this. Let's create a route to here. Yep. Good. Yeah. I think that this is better. I think that this is better. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like it is better. It does kind of worry me that we're going to be, I guess, throwing this one out. Let me see if I can rework this. So yeah, increase that up there, take that out, take that out. We also don't have any redundant motorways, which is very, very sad. I do like having redundant motorways. That is very, very frequently quite useful. Although it seems to be working. And the good news is that we're definitely going to see much faster transit times for the light blues now, which is quite important. I am honestly shocked that we have managed to get 700. I mean, that is crazy. Starting with 4 traffic lights is absolutely horrifically bad. So, yay, I guess. Is there any way that I can maybe make a, like, fast route at the top here? Not without a motorway, basically. I'd need a motorway to run across the top. Although we're not a million miles away. And especially if I get offered 15... If I get offered 15 road this time, we'd be in a good place. Or a motorway video game. Okay, that is a game changer. That is a freaking game changer. Okay. A nice straight motorway with a little bit of a bend in it. Okay, now. In fact, if we do that there, that means that we can just completely cut all of these tiles out, which I think is going to make things just go so much more quickly. That goes in there. Let's stick down a traffic light here. Brilliant. Cool. All right, so red traffic is maybe a little bit dicey, but we can just about manage. It's all looking fine. Red traffic here is worrying. Yeah, we do have a bridge spare though, right? Like, we can decide to do something about this. Sure. There you go. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. Look at that. Let's hope for more traffic to come here, please. Come on, blue, 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 blue. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. If we're not able to meet this demand with a dedicated motorway, I don't know. I don't know what we're able to do. This is nasty. This is real nasty. Oh boy, I do not like this. Right. Right, here's what we're gonna do. This is nasty in so many ways, and I have nowhere near the number of tiles that I need to connect. Oh, I do not like this. I do not like this one little bit. It is Sunday afternoon, but, I mean, we need to think very carefully about the fact that... Yeah, we're out of tiles here. Need to think very carefully about this area over here. Right, let those blue finish that area off. That's fine. Connect that up there. So we need to get the green. We need to get this. Okay, This is actually completely fine. Disconnect this whole thing. Disconnect this whole thing. Reconnected apparently. Okay, look, just we need. Oh, I've placed two motorways now. Okay, this is a problem. Right. So that goes in there. That's wonderful. Let's let that go. Excellent. And then as soon as this other motorway has despawned, I'm basically going to replace it. Should happen anytime now, please. Oh, don't do me dirty like this, video game. I think you're absolutely going to do me dirty like this, aren't you? Okay, motorway is done. Excellent, brilliant. But then this other motorway is still, it's still on the other motorway. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Right, dedicated motorway right over here. Let's go, 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 go. Dispatch, 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 dispatch. I think that we might just be able to do it. I think that we might have enough blue cars coming in. This is an urgent situation over here as well. Yeah. Let's move these reds down here. And let's just rely on the reds that we've got in these garages up here to keep everything ticking over. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll keep us good. We've managed to surpass 1,000. I mean, that is absolutely remarkable. I am shocked. I am genuinely, absolutely shocked. This light blue area is still the largest concern for me. Also, this dark blue area here, although I think that we can actually do something about that. We can, although we are bang out of road tiles, which is very, very worrying. We're also starting to see a countdown timer over here, which is no good. But we're starting to see countdown timers in a lot of places. Come on, can we please finish this off? Please, please, just get it done here. Yellow. Yikes! 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 Yellow. Yellow needs extra support, and I wasn't really paying attention. That's fine for half of it, and then I guess we have to connect this up. Stick some traffic lights in there. Bring a road down here. This is where it gets nasty. This is where it gets really, really nasty. We have to make some pretty tough decisions. So traffic lights go in there. The yellow is going to flood out of here. Sure. Alternatively, can we do something with this motorway maybe? Not really. There's a big grouping up here, but there's not much that we can really do unless we're able to get another motorway. That's nasty. That is really, really nasty because we do not have the tiles to connect that up. And that sucks really, really hard. It's Tuesday as well. It's Tuesday. That's a corner that can be cut. I don't know if there's any other corners that can really be cut. I guess that's a little bit that can be cut there. Oh boy. I mean, I think this is gonna end up doing us in, to be honest. I don't really think there's any other way that we can deal with this. So I mean, ordinarily I'd say, hey, yeah, let's move the motorway to a greater grouping of dark blues, but there is no greater grouping of dark blues. There's just nothing else. We need to connect this yellow, obviously. But that's still, I mean, 1, 2, 3 tiles that we are missing. And kind of unlikely that we're gonna see 3 additional tiles just pop out of nothingness. Could always connect that up and then disconnect this, but if we do that, and that just puts more strain on the system. Fundamentally, I'm not really convinced that anything that I do is gonna make any difference here. because I think that we just need way more. We need way more dark blue, and we just ain't got it. We ain't got it. We ain't got it. I mean, yeah. 1, 2. We need one more bit of tile. Don't want to disconnect this, because if I disconnect this area, then that's one of our blues gone. Disconnect that, sure. Make the connection. If we can even make it before the game decides to lapse out. 79 days is not half bad, actually. I want to see how my score. Looks. 1,350th. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ugh, look at this. Look at this nonsense. I'm not really sure, like, who's a hacker and who's not a hacker. I mean, obviously, this person with 1.2 million. I mean, that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. I think mathematically, it's probably possible to calculate the maximum number. The maximum number that you can actually get. Let's go Zurich. I want to go tunneling today. It's probably mathematically impossible to get 1.2 million if it is a daily challenge. If it is a daily challenge, then most probably you can only have, you know, you can only have so many hours in the day to complete the flipping challenge. Anyway, why did I choose Zurich? It's a wonderful question. Mostly due to the tunnel here. I want to build tunnels. It's been a while since I built tunnels. Zurich is it's an area where we need to improve our score, and that's certainly my intention. I think, to be honest, I'm feeling good. I don't want to jinx it, but I am feeling good. That last daily that we just did, 1,300th in the world and a score of 1,300 as well. That is perfectly reasonable. That is perfectly reasonable. I truthfully think that we did pretty well, given the circumstances there. I think that worked out not too badly at all. And to be honest, if we had more road tiles, we could have gone a little further. But all in all, not too bad. Was that my personal best in Los Angeles? I don't think that it was, but you never know. Let's do some funk. Let's do some funk. No reason not to get funky, eh? A bridge is a bridge, as they say. I'm gonna take a roundabout again. Man, it's been a long time since I last looked at a roundabout. Let's block this area up here. Let's not allow it to spawn quite yet. And in an ideal world, we also block this area off too. Although, to be honest, I'm willing to compromise on this. I'd much rather something spawned at the other side of the mountains, at least short term anyway. This is a setup that I'm perfectly happy with for the meantime. I think that we should have more than enough tiles to... There we go. In fact, we've got exactly the right number of tiles. That is brilliant. Roundabout in here. A roundabout in there seems a little premature, if I'm completely honest, but we're going to do it nonetheless because, I mean, why the heck not? Let's continue to block the spawn over at this side if we can. We cannot. We do not have enough tiles. That means that we need to hope that nothing spawns, or nothing important spawns over at this side. And we also need to hope and pray for a bridge, or indeed a motorway. One of the achievements which I would be very, very keen to get is actually... I can't remember what the name is, but basically the achievement is unlock and place all 9 motorways, which I would dearly love to do. That 30 road tile thing was very fortuitous, in fact. That is not too bad at all. Yeah, that is a very, very respectable choice given the circumstances. We are officially, I think, at the limit of what we can block. This is unblockable down here. It is no longer possible. But to be honest, I don't think that we're going to see too many spawns of buildings down here. I think that we're going to start to see some stuff in this vicinity. Or maybe an upgrade. An upgraded red, I would not be surprised about. Upgraded red would not be the most surprising thing in the world at all. We'll connect up that red for now, even though I don't think it's going to make a blind bit of difference. And already, the week has basically ended. We're sitting on the better part of 100 trips here. And increasing rapidly. Yeah. Now that is our first spawn on the other side of the river. Okay. 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 Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna link that up. Sure, and then we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna try and keep the roundabout to only 4 entrances and exits. I don't know why, but I feel like that is sort of where we want to be, looking. That is a nasty spawn. That is a really, really nasty spawn. Especially without a motorway or a bridge. Yeah, that's dreadful, in fact. That's really, really bad. Okay, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do something that I don't really want to do, but we'll do it nonetheless. We'll feed it into the roundabout. I'm gonna break my rule. Hate to see it happening, but we're gonna break it nonetheless. Let's demolish this. Pretty much no reason to keep this around anymore. Yeah, because then, you know, we increase the odds of something like that happening. And that is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. As long as the video game is just going to continuously spawn a very agreeable combination of malls and houses in the same place, then I will remain happy. What is abundantly obvious, though, is that we have nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near, the number of blue cars that we need. I mean, all of the blue cars that we do need are at the other side of the river. Which is all good and well. But there we go. That's fine. That's totally fine. Give me a bridge or a motorway. That's going to be a tough choice. That's going to be a really brutal choice. I mean, we have to take the motorway, right? We have to take the motorway. Oh, we can't bridge over mountains, can we? Yeah, I forgot about that. So that's an easy fix. This kind of sucks to do, but I mean, we have to do it. Can't go through mountains. Oops, there we go. Around. Yeah, I think that's fine. So this sorts the situation out somewhat. Again, don't really love it, but it is what it is. Let's connect that up, disconnect that. That solves this problem. That solves this problem. Now, what I do feel we're currently missing is a way to integrate this blue network, and these blue houses here. We need something. We need something, and we ain't got nothing. We need a roundabout, we need a bridge, we need a tunnel. Well, we don't need a tunnel. Or we need a motorway. Of course, if we were able to get another motorway, I would be delighted. I would be very, very happy. Alternatively, a motorway from here to here would not be the craziest thing in the world. So that's, I mean, that's a great spawn for us. That's a really, really good spawn. Yeah, that's excellent. That's actually, that's so excellent that I'm struggling to describe how excellent that is. A tunnel or a roundabout? I'll take a tunnel. We don't actually need a roundabout. We don't actually need a tunnel at all. But I'll take them. I'll take one to future-proof this situation. So this is looking a little bit chaotic, but I actually think that this probably works out best for everyone. I think this is a good setup. I think this is a good setup. I'm particularly happy with this. Right, that's still fine. Very fine with that. Yep. Perfectly okay. Absolutely grand. Let's swap a white house onto this other network here. That's an upgraded blue. Now, will these two depots manage to deal with the capacity required of a big blue? I gotta be honest, I think that the answer to that is no. I think the answer to that is no. I could move this motorway, perhaps to somewhere like here. That would be good, but it would also increase the driving distance that white needs to take. But it's not necessarily a bad idea. Not necessarily a bad idea. Blue, yeah, you know what, we can add a few extra blues here. Tunnel or a traffic light. A bridge is best. Really, it is much better than anything else that we could really ask for at this moment in time. A bridge would far and away be best, but it's okay. It's fine. Okay, we can connect up this. Guess I'll do it. Yeah, fine. Connect up that. Okay, this probably... These two houses probably deal with all of the demand from this place at the moment, which is quite good, actually. Means that we can keep a little bit of a closer eye on the rest of the light blue operations, which I suspect will be kept under constant review for the entirety of this game. That's fine. We'll definitely be able to manage the demand with 3 depots. I mean, they're so close, right? They're so close to the mall that it's totally fine. Right. Again, making me really choose here between a bridge and a motorway. I think a motorway is still best. I think a motorway is still best here. Yeah. So what we can do with this, and what we should do with this, is simplify all of the white down into a single point. Yep, a single point. And then we do something like that, disconnect that, and that will be fine for us, actually. That would be grand. Now, of course, the downside is that we don't have, we don't have any redundant motorways, we don't have any redundant bridges, but it's okay. Now, I think it's time to move the motorway to a more central location. And I think that more central location is here. Yeah. I think that works a little bit better. So that allows us to keep everything together. It does mean that this building right here is entirely dependent on these houses up here. I think that's fine. We'll keep that under review, keep a close eye on that. But just give me a bridge. Give me a choice between a roundabout and a bridge, or between traffic lights and a bridge. I will 100% take the bridge. It can definitely be connected up. No reason it can't. Look at that. There we go. That's all that we needed, video game. That's all that we needed. That is absolutely all that we needed. I think, is there a way? Yeah, there is a way. Hold on here. Hold on here a moment. So this can be reworked. Can it be reworked in such a way? Okay, it might not be able to be reworked in such a way where we don't end up using a tunnel. But, hold up. Please hold. Up there. Up there. Look at that. Now we're able to do this with just a bridge, which allows us, if I'm not mistaken, to keep this motorway. So, that is a good thing, I think. We still have a tunnel. We have a redundant tunnel for just this occasion. There we go. Yellow. How is yellow still a problem? That doesn't really feel like it should be. Doesn't feel like it should be stressful. Oh yeah, funnily enough, we didn't get any of these double whammies in the last map. I guess maybe because it was a special or something. I don't know. Either way, that's already upgraded to a yellow circle. That's a lot. This makes my life so much easier. These two things spawning, that's brilliant. That's gonna get disconnected just in case it decides to do something funky. I don't think that it will. I think that we'll be just fine. Yeah, I really want to take I really want to get the tunnel away from this, if at all possible. I think, yeah, bridging the gap here is probably about 1 billion times more useful. I really despise that as well. But okay, fine. We'll leave this. We'll leave this over here for now. Motorway. That's 2 redundant motorways. You love to see it. You know what you don't love to see is that spawns in a really, really inconvenient place for me. Because you know what that means. We can only place this in certain locations because motorways cannot go over mountains. Now, how much of a problem is that really? If I was to do this here. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's fine. It's totally fine. That's excellent. That's really, really good. I don't really want to reposition this bridge just because I know of the shenanigans that could ensue if I decide to get rid of... If I decide to get rid of this... If I decide to get rid of this bridge, yeah, it's just gonna cause pain. Unnecessary pain. Right, these yellows shouldn't really be connected. I should indicate that they're not connected. Just to ensure that they don't end up going somewhere that they shouldn't. Connect that up, that's fine. Red... Yeah, we can maybe connect up these reds if we need to, but we don't need to, so it's fine. We still have a motorway spare. That's just grand. Yep, quite happy with that. Nothing is really being taxed altogether too much here. Yeah, mostly fine. Everything is just grand. We just passed the 1,000 mark. Excellent. Tunnel or a roundabout? The answer is obvious, I think. The answer is very, very obvious. Ooh, right. Okay. Clearly this grouping over here would benefit being connected up to here. To me, this requires a little bit of a rework. And we can do this fairly easily with very little modification. There we go. Now we have an exclusively blue route and an exclusively green route. Does mean that we're no longer able to draw from these facilities, but it's fine. Right, white setup. White setup is okay. There's a little bit of extra demand, I think, for white over here. In fact, I think that now is probably the time that we want to think about adding the extra white capacity. No, video game, come on. There we go. Managed to drag the motorway out. Let's just drag it straight to over there. Yeah. No reason not to. And in fact, to be honest, I think that we can actually sacrifice this bridge now. And in fact, this entire route. And this little route here. And maybe just connect this route up to the... Just connect it up to the main route there, yeah. That's perfect. Because I think that this area is going to be able to supply all of the white vehicles that we could possibly need. Right, what's next? Oh, snap. That's a problem. But not the end of the world. Let's keep it tight and close next to the mountains. There we go. This might start overflowing in just a second, but I'm not going to be pressured into making a bad decision. No siree. This is a nasty, nasty area here. However, it can still be used to the advantage of everything. We can connect these two up here. And in fact, to be honest, there's no reason that we shouldn't connect to a bridge there. It is our only bridge. That is a problem, if ever I saw one, that is very easily rectified. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Mostly fine. Okay, good. Bridge or a tunnel? The obvious answer is a bridge, really. Okay, light blue is still in a little bit of a dodgy spot, but to be honest, I think that we're mostly on top of it. Mostly on top of it. Readdress the direction of that. There's no real way to use these things. I mean, unless we were to connect them up to this route here, but I mean, that just seems like a really, really bad idea. Now, we could obviously, like, bridge this area around here, but I mean, that just seems so stupid. Yeah. Ditch that. Ditch that. If we need to do something, maybe we can think about it. I mean, obviously we'll think about it. That's what I do. That's all I gosh darn do is think. Think and not think. Think and not think. Looks like we're getting on top of it though. Looks like we're getting on top of it. Looks like things are fine. Looks like we're okay for now. Looks like we're okay. There's yellow, there's additional yellow demand over here. That can be connected up over there. I don't know why that wasn't the case before. We do need more blue. Right. Emergency tunnel procedure. This is a disaster, this tunnel. Good. Right. That will have a probably significant impact, I would imagine. Yeah, so that's going to hopefully start drawing cars from over here. I also hope that it doesn't accidentally end up creating a little bit of a monster, like, complete circuit, but hey-ho, I can only but hope. That's another motorway. That's motorway number 4. That's excellently helpful, in fact, because we're now starting to see little groupings of red specifically that are probably going to start to get out of control very, very soon. I mean, this little red grouping over here looks like it's probably going to need a little bit of extra help to meet demand. This is just turning into a little bit of a mess. Also don't really see why it's required, but there we go. I mean, this is a very, very chill. This is a very, very chill 2000. This doesn't even feel like I'm stretching things. Everything is okay. I really do not want to jinx this, but everything is fine. Everything is okay. I can't even see where the problems would really arise from. Maybe this white area here, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of cars that are actually in transit over to this side of the map here. That is probably not even a problem. Okay, so where is a large white grouping? There's a bit of a white grouping over here. There's a bit of a white grouping over here. It's 2. There's a bit of a white grouping over here. Is this the stupidest idea in the world? Is this the stupidest idea in the world, or is this the greatest idea in the world? Nope. Honestly, could go either way. Right. So this means that we can utilize the white cars locally first, and then we can have the backup of the extra cars coming down the motorway. I don't even know if that's going to be required, but I have a funny feeling that it is. I can almost be certain that it is. Right. Okay. Things are starting to get crazy now. Let's go down to 1x speed. Blues, light blues specifically, are looking a little stretched. We're starting to see the white cars being piped in from elsewhere. That's fine. Another motorway? Yes, please. Yes, please, video game. I will take that any day of the week. I think I've spotted my next motorway already, to be honest. And I think we're going to see if we can try and do something like this. Yes. Something like that. Pretty much. In the vain hope that that will make somewhat of a difference. We do have an additional bridge tile. But things are now officially so messy that I am struggling to interpret what is going on. I mean, I need to keep moving my motorways out the way to keep an eye on things. That sucks. That sucks for a variety of reasons. Yeah. That really sucks, in fact. Okay. Let's do... I hate this. Let's do that, and then let's connect this up here. Sure. So this is going to really suck, but we're basically going to draw yellow cars from here all the way across to the other side of the map. This is a really, really long trek. I could really do with an additional motorway, because I think that the transit time is simply too long. It's simply too long to get the cars over here. Not to mention the fact that obviously I would, in an ideal world, like to path around this yellow facility here. But that doesn't look like it's going to be a possibility until the map expands just a little bit more and we can fit an extra road down the side here. Okay. And, we're heading for a 2,500 here. Plus, I think. Very, very much heading that way. Nothing has gone into meltdown yet. The yellow, truthfully, might be the first to go, unless we're able to get an additional motorway. You know what? I'm actually going to ditch that motorway there. I'm going to ditch that. I'm going to ditch this. Sure. Leave that connected up. That's fine as it stands. But let's get this motorway. Let's get this motorway being properly used. We've got more yellows en route as we speak, which is kind of nice. This motorway is not going to be super useful. Where is the car? Where's the car? Come on. Where's the car? We need to... All right, we're starting to see flaws elsewhere emerge. That's fine. But this is going to start to kick off really, really soon. There we go. Okay, add on a little bit of extra red capacity here. It's not really anywhere that we can add more red capacity, to be honest. There's here. Sure. You know what? We're in damage control mode right now. We're in damage control mode. We're gonna see what we can try and do. Right. It's almost Sunday. That's fine. Give me a motorway. There we go. Motorway. Brilliant. Okay, so here. Right to there. It's quite literally that simple. This might be what we require. It might already be too late, given the transit time of cars. It just might take too long. We can but hope. We can but hope. I can't even disconnect. I can disconnect the blue there. That's nice. Okay, there's a lot of activity happening over here, and to be honest, I do think we might just be a little out of time and a little out of luck, but you never know. You never know. Still no option to circumvent this building. If indeed we'll get that option. I don't know. It might not happen. We might actually be approaching the maximum size of the map. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. It does feel like we are approaching somewhat of a maximum. What just disappeared there? Did something disappear? Apparently not. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, red is struggling. Red is struggling to get anywhere. We have another motorway. Yeah, we totally have another motorway. Oh, no, it can't go over mountains. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was somewhat of a detail that I had neglected to consider. Okay. What about from here? There we go. Let's freaking do this. You never know. We might just be in time. If I was a little bit quicker with this, we might have fixed the situation. But as it stands, I'm not completely sure that we will. There's a lot of red stuff. There's a lot of red stuff everywhere. And none of it looks good. None of it looks good. There's a lot of traffic jammage going on right here. But, that being said, we might manage to push 3,000. This is already my best by a fairly significant margin, actually. Like, this is good. This is really good. We can connect this blue up, by the way, here. There we go. Connect that blue up there. Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff happening. I know there's a lot of stuff happening. I think we might maybe just hit 3,000. This is the one. This is the red one that's gonna betray me, isn't it? Oh, don't. Oh, video game. Oh, you cruel video game. Well, we surpassed 103 days. 2,977. I mean, wow. That was incredible, actually. That was brilliant. I could not be happier with how that went. And on a map, right, where you can... On a map where you can only build motorways in certain locations, that was nice. I mean, that blew... Whatever it was, what was it? Dar es Salaam, out the freaking water. An additional 400 on top of that. I mean, that was just like continual improvement upon improvement upon improvement today. That felt really, really good. Wowzers, we are cleaning up the achievements in this game here. I mean, at the moment, as it stands, I've got 49 out of the 67 achievements. Not like I usually care about achievements even slightly, but I gotta be honest. It's a good guiding light as to where we should be going in order to experience all of the goodness that this game has to offer. And that was a cracking score. That was a really cracking score, a cracking episode, and a cracking run. I'm very happy with that, ladies and gents. I will leave this episode on a wonderful high. Thank you as ever to the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/potato. Thanks to Banana and Aurelia from the $225+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.